Pancreatic cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in America. While survival rates for most cancers have improved over the years, only 3 to 6% of people with pancreatic cancer survive for 5 years. Early diagnosis is key, and here to share more in this sponsored interview is Dr. Gordon Harkness. Welcome, doctor. Happy to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's jump right in. 64,000 new cases diagnosed every year. That's 175 a day.
Yeah, so when you look at the pure scale of numbers, it's relatively rare, but because of how deadly it is, this is one we really want to talk about. I mean, we do see cases every single day in the United States, but it is this, even though it's not as common as other cancers, it is the second leading cause of cancer death. And
one that needs some more light shed on it, more conversations about it, because there's a lot to learn and a lot that we need to know. So what are some of those early symptoms? They can be a little tricky.
Yes, exactly, because they're not necessarily specific to pancreatic cancer. So if you're having some unexplained weight loss, you're losing weight, you're not trying to lose weight, or you've got some stomach pain that just kind of comes out of nowhere, you don't have a good explanation for it, back pain, mid to lower back pain. These are things you shouldn't ignore, especially if you have high risk of pancreatic cancer. You should get in and see your doctor and get it evaluated. It may not be anything, but you don't want to take that chance. You want to get it checked out.
Yellowing of the skin is another thing to keep an eye out.
Yeah, so with pancreatic cancer, sometimes it causes problems with the liver, and when the liver's not functioning right, you get backup of bilirubin, which leads to yellowing of the skin or jaundice.
Let's talk about who might be at risk, high risk for this.
Yeah, we do tend to see this more often as people get older, but there are a couple of risk factors, such as smoking. Smoking is linked to a lot of cancers, and it's definitely linked to pancreatic cancer. Poor diet is also linked to pancreatic cancer as well.
Okay, and age, just as we get a little older and things don't work as well as they used to. There is some good news, though. If it is caught early, you have a great chance of survival rate.
Yeah, so if it's not caught early, you're looking at a 5% survival rate over 5 years. But if you do catch it earlier, that increases by tenfold. So it really makes a big difference if you can get it caught earlier in the progression of the cancer. So this really underscores the importance of having a good, solid relationship with your physician and making sure that you're seeing them not just for sick care, but also for preventative care.
Yeah, and you at Optum are so good about that. That's one of the messages we always hit home with. Optum, you really care, and you take time to get to know and treat that patient so differently.
Yeah, we want patients to be regularly seeing their provider. Again, sick care is important, but it's even more important to try to prevent things. And this is a really good time of the year to think about if you're a Medicare age person, because this is the open enrollment period. So between now and the December 7th, if you want to make a change to your Medicare plan, this is when you need to do it. So it's a good time to evaluate what you need individually and to look at the various options that are out there. Talk to a broker that knows all the different options for your Medicare plans and can get you into the right plan.
Yes, don't try to go through that alone. Get with an expert that can guide you through and make sure that you really have what you need, because things change every year. Your needs might be different. Lastly, let's just talk a little bit more about that preventative care and what we could be doing right now.
Yeah, eating healthy is important. Exercising regularly. If you are a smoker, quitting smoking. Doctors sometimes sound like a broken record. You just got to live a healthy lifestyle, and doing so can help you live longer and healthier.
Yeah, so important as we age, so important for our parents, for the grandparents out there. Thank you so much, doctor.
Thank you.
And thank you to Optum for this sponsored interview.